All right, if you are watching this very first video, that means that you are probably starting out from day one, or you're super smart and you want to get all the information, including how I set up my pixel and tracking information. This video, we're basically going to be going through everything on the Facebook side for your initial account setup. And I'm not really going to focus on, hey, you have to go to the Facebook Business Manager and create your ad account for the first time, because there's no settings in there that are actually important. If you're a real business owner, you're most likely already taking the steps to set up your account. So we're operating under the assumption that you've already created your ad account, and now we're going to start to talk about the technical stuff right away. So first things first, everything I'm going to show you is via Shopify. Now, I understand that some people watching this might not have Shopify. Every single major e-commerce platform has very similar integrations. So just apply the philosophies here to your own. Now, 95% probably have Shopify, which is why we're going to lean to use Shopify. I'm going to show you the exact recommendations that we use, the exact setup that we use for all of our clients when it comes to cross-connecting Shopify to Facebook ads. Now, first off, note that I'm using a 100% blank, brand new account. There's also like billing information missing. There's nothing set up in this account. So this is literally as if I just created the ad account. The very first thing that we need to be doing inside of a fresh ad account is setting up our tracking to be 10 out of 10. Tracking is the most important thing when it comes to ads. If you think you can get away with 6 out of 10 tracking or something around that, then you are absolutely mistaken. What we're going to do is we're going to head into our Shopify store and we are going to navigate to sales channels underneath here. Now, you may have already gone and uploaded or downloaded the Google and YouTube and the Facebook and Instagram sales channels. They basically like prompt you 100 times to do this anyway. However, I'm going to show you from scratch. So in this case, we're going to start with the Facebook and Instagram sales channel. Now, you could search this in the Shopify App Store, and let me just make sure this is set. Good, this is my store. We're going to install this. This is also a 100% fresh Shopify account. I want to show you guys everything from scratch, no cheat codes and stuff. So we're going to install this app. Okay, right off the bat here, this is the pop-up we want. There's other ways to prompt it, such as click and get started. We're going to click connect account. We're going to continue as myself. This is the Facebook connection. We're then going to click get started. You might be prompted a little bit differently. You can see I just experienced a little bit of a bug there, but it's all good. Click next. All right, we're going to refresh because we're running into issues already. I think this is a good showcase because these things so frequently break. And instead of just showing you how it goes perfectly, I'll show you a real version of what's going on here. All right, so we're running into a ton of issues. We're going to refresh again. I'm going to click get started. Okay, follow these recommendations. This is good, good, good. Next. My next button is not working, unfortunately. Oh, we just clicked enough and it worked. I swear to God. Okay, we waited, we were patient. So the next piece here is we prepare the accounts for setup, we click next, we connect our Facebook account. This is a user profile, personal Facebook account. We're going to business assets, and then you need to go here and scroll to find your exact business asset. Now I just scrolled all the way down to the bottom. I had to pause that for client confidentiality. And in this case, I'm just going to say we're starting from scratch. We are creating a new Facebook page. We're going to go to Facebook. We're going to call this page the Moonlighters Academy. Put in basic categories here. Of course, do this, a little bit better. I'm going to call this e-commerce. And in this case, we're going to go pet supplies because everything we're going to do is pet supplies. We're going to go ahead and create the page. Looks like I've created this page before, so I'm going to say the Moonlighters Pet Supply. Create page. All right. I don't think we actually need to set up any of this, so I'm just going to go ahead and click next. obviously fill all this information out. I'm just not trying to waste your time with basic information. We're going to skip here. We're not going to invite our friends for now. We are not going to get notifications. We're going to click done. Okay, so that's set up now. Should be able to automatically populate that in here in just a moment. All right, and we can see the Moonlighters pet supplies here. Click the checkbox, click connect, and we're going to have to then connect this to a business portfolio next. We're going to select our business portfolio and click connect. Okay, this is where things start to get important. This is where the first couple of steps, even if you've set this up years ago, this is where it starts to become more veteran type stuff. You want to always share data, and you want this to go maximum. If you do not go maximum, you are literally just sharing less information to Facebook's Conversions API. You always want to go maximum. We want as much information as possible. The reality is everyone does maximum, and by doing anything under maximum, you are going to get less information into your Conversions API. So we're going to click connect there, and then you need to then select a data set to track the customer behavior. So when you've set up your initial Facebook account, that means you have to have set up a data set. The way you could verify this is by going inside of your account, clicking on the Events Manager. You should see under Data Sources, your data set. I have nothing in this data set. This was just default created. And if you see nothing here at all, then go ahead and click Connect Data, and then click Web, Next, and then it should begin to populate for you, right? We have a connected data set already, or you can go and click create new data set. That said, you should have a data set in your ad account. So once we're here, we're going to connect this to the correct data set. We're then going to get a prompt for if you select an ad account that's not connected to your data set, Meta will automatically connect it. When data sets and ad accounts are connected, Meta uses the data set info to ensure your ads are shown to people most likely to purchase, aka the pixel sends people that are most relevant to your business. So we just need to choose the ad account that we're advertising to. I'm going to pause you guys and click the correct one. And in this case, it was actually pre-selected right here. So we are all good. We can go ahead and click confirm. If yours was not pre-connected, or if you do not see it, then you perhaps are going to need to add it and select like so. Okay, click confirm. Make sure you get your business details in here. I'm just going to pretend here that this is my contact info, that this is my return information, and we are going to agree to the Meta terms and conditions. Obviously, read it if you need to, and click submit for review. This says it could take several minutes. I have seen this take way longer than 7 minutes. So we're going to be patient right here. I'm going to pause you all down, and then when it's ready to go, I'll show you the next steps. Okay, so once you set up your pixel, you've pushed everything in terms of your Shopify store. Everything's in sync right now. The next important thing that you need to do is test that pixel. Now, there's a couple caveats here. You actually can't test this on Safari. You can't test this on a lot of browsers. You have to test this mostly on a Chrome or Firefox browser. And you have to make sure all ad blockers are off. So what you should do here is insert your Shopify store in here. Obviously, it should not be a My Shopify at this point. It should be a normal.com. And you should click Test Events. Once you're in the Test Events, you're going to then be able to play around. This is my dog. I put a bunch of crazy pictures of her in the Shopify store, which you're going to be seeing a lot of throughout this program here. So once you play around, add a few things to cart, wait a few minutes, and then you should start to see your activity show up here. Just to keep this simple for you all, I'm going to show you the back end of an account that has a lot of data, and I'm going to show you how you can compare so you understand what good actually looks like. And we're going to do that in the next section in about 10 seconds. So that is it for this section right here. This is a very important setup that you have to do. It's one of the best ways to get your data flowing into the Facebook Ads Manager. It doesn't require any advanced setup, any integrations. It is so easy to do. And as you can see, we did it with me rambling in about 10 minutes. Cool.